What's good, collective? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, we have a reverse Seven of Pentacles. Okay. At the foundation of the reading, we have a Queen of Wands. All right. Judgment and the King of Swords. Okay. I hope you are doing good. We're going to look at this energy and see what it is Spirit wants you to know, okay? Looks like we have um two individuals here, and there is a decision being made about this, or this Queen of Wands is also a King of Swords, or the King of Swords is also a Queen of Wands. So there's one individual and there is a decision that's being made, okay? We have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the King of Wands. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit. Now we got a reverse King of Pentacles. Who is all these people already right out the gate? It's at least two people. So who is this King of Pentacles? This King of Pentacles is not receiving some sort of investment or return on an investment. They may be having some sort of financial issues, financial challenges. Nine of Swords. They are not getting back a return on some sort of investment that they have made, whether this is time, energy, finances, could be all three, right? They're very worried and very troubled about something. Yeah, something didn't turn out to be or pan out the way they wanted it to. They may have taken some sort of action secretly. They have taken some sort of action secretly, but it's not panning out the way they wanted it to. We have justice here. That could be their justice, that they're not getting the return on their investment that they wanted. Tell us more. Give me more on the Queen, on the Nine of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles coming out sideways. Yeah. So they were hoping to get something out of a situation, okay, or hoping to receive something back from an investment. Um, but it's looking like they're either very worried that they're not going to get it, or they've just found out that they're not going to get what it is they wanted. So they may be trying to figure out how to come and balance out their finances. Like, it's not like they're, because the Five of Pentacles is on the fence, I'm picking up that it's not like, if it's financial, it's not that they're broke. It's not that they're now like in abject poverty or something because they've lost everything. It's not that. It's just that they didn't get the return that they were hoping for in whatever this is that they did invest. So they may be trying to figure out how to bring balance to their finances now. They may be feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Maybe there was something that they did not foresee, like something was an oversight, and it's kind of getting in the way here. Four of Wands in reverse. So we got a Four of Wands in the reverse about a separation, a breakdown in communication, a collapse of something, some endeavor, something they were building, something they were working on, laying foundations for something. There's Eight of Wands coming in, so there's communication that they made a mistake. So they could be talking to someone about making a mistake, or talking to themselves, or talking to the divine, or just coming to the realization that they made a mistake of some sort. Okay, clarify the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. This Queen of Wands is very anxious about something. She's taking some sort of action, or she's inspired to do something, or she did something out of anxiety, out of restlessness. This Queen of Wands is very restless. Queen of Cups in reverse, very upset. upset about something, sad, uh, could even be heartbroken. The Eight of Pentacles. This feels like a maybe a spiritualist, an occultist, a witch, maybe. Okay, someone who does a practitioner, someone who does spell work, who is tirelessly doing some sort of work here, but she could also be he or she, but I'm picking up a she. She could also be upset and very, very restless and feeling very anxious because she's really good at what she does, but maybe that's the connection with this King of Pentacles. Maybe this King of Pentacles was paying this practitioner to do some work that she's typically really good at doing, but he's not getting the return. He's not getting any relief, is what I'm hearing. So the work is not really working. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. But she is definitely good at what she does. I mean, you know, King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands. It's not working. It's not manifesting in the physical. Her efforts is not manifesting. We have the Ten of Wands here. So there's a lot of burdens. Um, there's a lot of burdens, or someone was doing work to help someone lay down some burdens. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This is something she is paid to do. It's failing though. With the Four of Wands and the Sun. Mm, okay, move this out the way. Clarify this Judgment spirit. Reverse Temperance. This could be someone in your life collective that has sought a practitioner, but they're under some sort of judgment here. There's a need for healing. This could be actual physical healing. So they could be actually doing like spiritual baths. They may not be sending any work. They're actually trying to something backfired. Yeah. Okay. Something backfired. So they may be trying to do cleansings now. They may be making offerings to deities, and the offerings are being refused. They're unable to bring something and get something in balance or be healed in some way. Ooh, yeah, they're trying to definitely bring some peace, get into calmer waters. Yep. Trying to bring something to an end with the world card. What are they trying to bring to an end? Something they can't handle. I just saw the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Something that they can't handle. Something's gotten out of control. The Fool. Mm. They're trying to stop a fall from grace. A fall from grace. Five of Swords is here again. Also, I keep picking up. I'm picking up like um some sort of energy or something that they're trying to keep from getting into their life, into their energy field. So this could be they need an energetic healing, or they're working to bring about a cleansing, a purification of their energy. Something very shadowy could be pursuing these individuals, or this King of Pentacles. But it's not, the cleansings are not working. Yeah, something's not being rectified. Something's not being restored. The healing is not coming about. Like, it's not happening. Mm. Tell me more. High Priestess. It landed on top of the King of Wands in reverse. Why to do that? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of confirming for me that this practitioner, whoever she is usually very successful at doing cleansings. I mean, that it can be, hey, depending on who you're trying to cleanse. You can't do work for people who are under judgment, thinking that you could be the high priestess of all high priestesses, but when an order or judgment has come down or justice has come down on someone from the divine, you can't cleanse that away. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she is a high priestess, maybe even a light worker, but she is not able to manifest the cleansing, the healing that this individual, this King of Pentacles, needs. So he's spent a lot of money because he's being troubled. He's being troubled at night, possibly having nightmares. There's depression. There could be some sort of physical ailment. Okay. But with the judgment is this person is not to be cleansed. This person is not to receive healing. Yowzers. I don't know. That's what this is looking like. So this could be someone who decided to come up against you for walking away from them. Yeah, the reverse lovers, the moon in reverse, and the 8 of Cups. Whoever you are, you will definitely have established some sort of boundary here. You're setting your boundaries. You may have called for judgment as well. Mm, confirmation. 2 of Swords, intuition. You're using your intuition, or they should have used theirs. I just heard spirit say that I heard spirit say that for someone, your spirit team told you that you would witness their karma. And I don't know how long you have been dealing with maybe this King of Swords, who has been, apparently, I haven't even got into why they're under judgment, but spirit said that your spirit team told you would witness their karma. With the 2 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. They should have stopped when they had the chance. That's what I heard. But because they didn't stop, there's a judgment here that they are not to receive healing. So I don't know who this high priestess is. Now you may be the high priestess that's listening to me, and you're working with a client, and you're kind of like trying to figure out what's going on, or you know it's not helping. This person is spending quite a bit of money. You're doing the work. You're very capable, but this is someone whom your work is not going to work on because they're under judgment. Take how it reverberates, because that may just be confirmation. Because if you're a light worker, high priestess, you probably already received that download. Um, you may have actually stopped doing the work. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You may have decided, you know what, listen, don't bring me no more money. Um, I don't I ain't gonna be able to help you because you, like, don't bring me no more money. This could be also why this King of Pentacles is in deep regret and remorse, because there's looking like there's going to be no healing for them. Now, you may not even, if you're the practitioner, you may not be the only practitioner that they've gone to. If you're the King of Pentacles, you have gone to many practitioners and they have not been able to help you. But you may also be um you may be someone in the collective who has been dealing with this King of Pentacles. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able, there's no protection. Wow. You are unprotected. They are unprotected. Apply it how it applies for whoever is listening, okay? Um, there's no protection here for this King of Pentacles. And this is justice. Them being stuck is justice. Dang. Clarify the King of Swords, Knight of Wands, hmm. Knight of Swords. It feels like this. Um, tell me more. They have some very power. This King of Pentacles has some very high ranking and very powerful angels that are making quick work of the orders that have come down from the divine. These are also angels that protect someone in the collective. Very fiery angels, knights, warriors, warrior spirits. Yeah. These are warrior spirits that you work with, that work with you, assist you. This devil card keeps lurking, but it's in the reverse. Every time I see it, it's in the reverse. So there's like someone is now being forced to give up something that they were doing repetitively, that they were obsessed at doing. They're now being forced. And they have no choice but to give it up. Two of Swords. So collective, you have someone, a deity, a spirit, someone on your spirit team from both the left hand and the right hand paths, okay, that is executing this judgment, executing this judgment. It's been a long time coming. You may have been dealing with this energy trying to weaken you, trying to exhaust you, trying to bombard your energy. Okay, so this is not just something that just started last week. This is someone who's been dealing with this, whoever this King of Pentacles is, sending work, trying to exhaust you, trying to get into your energy field, sending work towards your way. It's been a long time coming, and you've remained very courageous and very strong through this process and dealing with this energy. The Ace of Wands. So your spirit, I'm hearing spirit say like you don't actually have to do anything right now. Okay. This is this is coming in quite quickly for this King of Pentacles with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Also, you can continue to just continue to look towards your future. Look towards your future. All right. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, you don't have to, um, just know that your spirit team has your front and your back. Okay. Just know that. And see the Eight of Cups. You're on your path now, and you're headed, and there's no blockages, right? So if this individual was trying to block you, now there's two more cards over here that fell on top of the pile with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So you are like, liberation is here for you. Okay. What is this? See? Mm-hmm. Yep. They tried to bring this Empress energy to an end. This King of Pentacles did. They tried to block it, block your work, block your success. So all of that blockage is being dealt with, and this individual is being dealt with. Mm. Let's see, where you want me to go. Lay down your burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burdens, studying war no more. Where's that deck at? I know which one I'm looking for, but I don't see it. Let's get the Citadel deck. Haven't used this one in a couple of days, a few days, a week or two. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside. All right. What else, Spirit? Okay. I love this deck, but the shape of them makes them so awkward. What else, Spirit, does the collective need to know concerning this? So again, I could be talking to the practitioner. I could be talking to the King of Pentacles, or I could be talking to this Empress. Okay. Your spirit team is handling this situation. All right. So continue to just stay focused on, the things that you have been working on. All right. Tell us more. The pathless. It was in reverse. Difficult decisions, lack of direction. Someone was trying to take you off your path. Someone's trying to confuse you and put you in an energy of lack of direction. Now, this person has no idea where they're headed. They may be concerned about that. Like, um, mm, they have no sense of intuitive direction. The sentinel, determination and certainty. Or they know they're going to hell for certain. I don't know. They're certain that they're not defended, that they have no path, that they're wandering now, like energetically. This also tells me that they made some sort of feverish attempt to keep you off of your path, to betray you, but you have remained certain, you have remained strong in defending yourself. Okay, your spirit team is defending you. The brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation. I mean, they fighting right now, for real, on your behalf. Okay, so there's no need for you to. This is giving me wounded healer energy. I do believe we have the Nine of Wands out here. Yeah, like you can just focus on healing after going through whatever this is with this King of Pentacles. This person is also trying to receive some sort of healing. Oh, my head is tingling. They're trying to receive some sort of healing. The catalyst. It was in reverse. Radical changes, taking control. Mm. Yeah, see, they didn't something is out of control, but they didn't have any empathy when they were trying to take control of your destiny. The hunter, when they were hunting you, right? And again, predestination. They were hunting you for your destiny. Oh no, that's too much. I do see air though. Taking command, teamwork, the captain, the thief. Wow. Wow. They tried to steal something that you are here to do, that you are here to command. You know, like they tried to take something from you that was a part of your divine agreement with the divine. Well, we have the twins here. You could be a Gemini. We have the priest, perseverance, faith. It's in reverse. This King of Pentacles could be, a priest, someone who is a practitioner themselves. This could be a couple. This Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. It could absolutely be some sort of a occult spiritualist. At the foundation. This is a couple. Um, Not sure. Doesn't have to be. The Herald, small regrets, longing. Yeah, you are going to witness their karma. Okay. And so we have all these serpentine energies, but then we have you here as a rabbit leaping over the threat. Small regrets. Wow. The enchanter, deception, trickery. You every spell they sent, everything they did, you just kind of untouchable. Like, it is what it is. You're untouchable when it comes to them doing this. So it feels like they have, like your spirit team has brought that to us. I feel like they've been brought to a screeching halt. They have to focus on healing now because they're being stalked by something. Your spirit team, they're being haunted. Okay, they could be dealing with physical ailments for trying to betray you, an empress energy. You could be a holder of the twin flame as well. Okay, that could have a lot to do with your destiny and what they were trying to take from you. Because there's a lot of royalty that's in your energy. There's a lot about your energy to that they wanted to steal. You hold some sort of divine key. What does the collective need to know going forward, spirit? Let's get the Akashic healing deck. This big old deck. I gotta split it because I just can't handle them big old cards. All right, as we bring this message to a close, collective, we're going to look at what it is Spirit wants you to know as you continue towards your healing after dealing with this for a season or seasons, okay? it has come to an end as far as the brawling and the fighting and the, your spirit team is now saying, okay, enough is enough. All right. So they're putting an end to this. This individual is not receiving the healing that they're hoping for. 9 times out of 10, if they was to receive healing, they would just go back to trying to attack you again. So no healing is coming. Okay. A lesson unlearned. Maybe they'll get it next lifetime. What is the collective need to focus on, need to know, continue to focus on? What confirmation and clarity do they need from the Akashic Healing Deck Spirit? Mm. Money trauma and clear financial karma from past lives. Your relationship with wealth is tied to past life experiences. Clearing, these words are small. Clearing these patterns brings freedom and abundance. Connect with your Akashic records to uncover past life financial imprints. Release limiting beliefs. There's that reverse devil. Release limiting beliefs and invite a new flow of prosperity. I invite a new flow of prosperity into my life. If somebody put that in the comments. All right, we're going to touch and agree with that one. We are inviting new flow of prosperity. Okay? Any past life traumas with poverty, lack mindset, all of that energy is now uprooted, and we are inviting new flow of prosperity. Ashe. What else, Spirit? The healer's gene. I seriously need a magnifying glass. I'm gonna have to get me one, because God, like, you know what I mean? Your spiritual DNA carries imprints of healers across lifetimes, reflecting either unfinished purposes or a call to rise to the next level. This is your time to use this power for profound transformation. Dive deeper into your spiritual DNA and explore what your healer gene is calling you to fulfill now. Seek clarity in your Akashic records to uncover your healing legacy. Mm. So your prosperity is connected to this healer's gene that you have, this legacy of being a divine healer, okay? And being a part of a lineage, a bloodline of divine healers. Curses and oaths. Know what vows are you committed to and break them. Vows reveal themselves layer by layer based on age of your soul. Mm. Okay, so this lifetime, at the age that your soul is now, there could be a past lifetime, a past age time, right, where you made a vow to accomplish something, and now it is time for you to release that, because that vow is now functioning as a curse. Okay, that's not the work for you to do in this particular lifetime. So this is like total restoration at the soul level that is bringing in this new flow of abundance and success. Anything else? Generational curses are definitely being broken. Okay. Learning through relationships. Learning through relationships. Every connection is a mirror, revealing lessons your soul needs to grow. Reflect on challenging or meaningful relationship in your life. What is it teaching you about yourself? So the relationship to finances, the relationship to money, the relationship to your divinity. Soul contracts with clients. Your clients are part of your soul's journey, reflecting lessons and growth for both of you. Reflect on your client relationships. I absolutely could be speaking to the practitioner, okay, of this King of Pentacles who is not able to receive healing. Reflect on your current relationships. What lessons are they teaching you? And how can you honor these soul contracts with integrity? Mm. So if you are the practitioner and you have been, you know, working to bring this King of Pentacles healing, if you have not consulted your spirit team to figure out why that is the healing is not coming through, this individual keeps paying you, they keep, coming saying it's not working, can we do it again, can you do this manifestation spell for me, they keep asking for it in different ways, and it's they're not experiencing what they think they should be. This is not a reflection of your work, but this is maybe the lesson, to reevaluate how you navigate your ability to bring forth healing on behalf of other people and your connection to the divine, because this person is under some sort of judgment where they're not supposed to receive healing. Okay. And so, um, you may need to break yourself. If you haven't yet, you need to maybe break yourself energetically as well away from this individual's energy, because they're more than a client. Like, clients can create soul contracts. So this could be, if you are the practitioner, this could be the lesson that spirit is bringing up towards you through this message, to be very mindful of how you serve. Though you have the healer's gene, though you are abundant, though more money and more abundance is coming in, and you will be able to provide healing for many people, but keep in mind what you are aligning yourself to in doing so. Consult your spirit team. It can't just be about money. Every client who has it to pay is not necessarily an indication that you know what I mean? Like, you can't just do every healing work because someone is capable of paying you to do it. Sometimes you run against people who are really under divine judgment. Doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. All right. All right, collective. This has been the message. I hope something was said to bring you confirmation and clarity. Thank you for spending some more time with your girl. All right. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your notification bell. Hype the message up. All of your support never goes unnoticed. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your super thanks. For those of you who have booked your readings with me, I greatly appreciate your support, of this ministry and of this channel. If you are in need of a personal reading or desire to have one, the link is in the description, the page description. Okay, it'll take you to my website where you can book, and I will get it done for you. All right, fam, I will see you on the next one. Peace. Love you guys.